Hi and Assalamualaikum, welcome back to my channel. So for today's lesson, we are focusing on the speaking skill for Form 3. We are in the Unit 4, Special Relationships. So for this topic, we are focusing on how we are going to give advices to our either friends, family or maybe strangers. We are focusing on some words, new words, some phrases that we can use in order to give advice to others. I hope that by watching this video, it can help you to gain more confidence and also give idea on how you are going to give advice to others. Thank you very much. Bye. Assalamualaikum everyone and welcome back to my channel. Okay, as for today, we are in Unit 4, Special Relationships, and I am focusing on speaking skills. Okay, for today's speaking skills, we are going to touch on about some elements of giving advice. Okay, so before we start, I would like to ask you, what type of person are you? Okay, either you are an introvert or extrovert, or maybe you are ambivert. You know what is introvert, extrovert and also ambivert? Okay, basically introvert is you are more to not being so hype, okay, and extrovert you are being super hyperactive when you socialize, okay, and ambivert you can be both, okay, in some situations. So back to my questions. Are you an introvert or are you an extrovert or ambivert? Okay, if you were to ask me this question, I would say I am an introvert. Okay, I am an introvert person as I am a bit shy because I don't know how to start a conversation. However, along the way, okay, if we have already started the conversation, I managed to join the conversation as well as the rest of the circle. That would be my question. So we are going to look at our goals, what we are going to cover for today's lesson. You are going to state your opinions based on the statements. There are several questions, okay? You're going to work in pairs and then you are going to state your opinions about the questions. Second, you need to label the 4 statements, okay, at least 4 statements with either O, which is order, A, advice, or S, which is the suggestion. And then you need to explain the solution for the issue, which will be shown after this. Now, let's start our lesson. I would like to ask you, have you give any advice to the person in need? Maybe your friends, your family members, or your siblings. I believe we do have the experience of giving advices to the person, maybe our close contact or even other strangers, okay, when they in need. Okay, usually we give advice when it comes to a problem that is being proposed by someone, and then they are asking our suggestion either of the listed points or listed opinions is being followed with a good consequences when they want to do a decision. So basically, advice is a helpful medium for us, okay, for any of us to actually create a good decision or maybe give a good advice. Even we need to decide whether we are giving the right advice. Again, the selection of words, how we respond to the problem also affects on how we are going to give the advice. So there are some words, okay, some sentences that I would like to share you on how you are going to give the advice. Okay, here we have 5 suggestions, okay, on how you are going to write your advice or you are going to give your advice verbally. First, we are going to look at the first sentence here. We have, if I were him or her, I would, and then come with our advice. or maybe you are talking to your close friends. If I were you, okay, I would give you advice. The reason why we use were here is because it will not happen. You will not be that person, right? So we use if I were instead of if I was. Okay. Then second, we have if I think it would be better to, what is your advice, and then you justify it with the usage of here because. And then third, perhaps he should, he, she, or you should, you give your advice, then he, then you give the advice. Then the next sentence would be he should also. Okay, he, she, or you should also. Lastly, to be honest, okay, we always hear the word to be honest, right? To be honest, I think it is it is better that you follow your mom's word. It can be like that. So these are the 5 ways on how you are going to give your advice to the person that you're going to give advice to. Maybe it can be your family, it can be your friends, or even the stranger, okay, who are asking you for some advice. You can use if I were you, I would, and then I think it would be better to. Then you have the word because. Perhaps he should, your advice, then he, and he should also, and lastly, to be honest. We can see there are some justification, okay, the keyword of justification here in the advice sentences. Okay, so we put our advice and then we justify why we are providing the advice that way. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, we are going to try to give some hints on how a person works, or how you are going to react with these questions. Let's take a look. Here are the questions. Okay, here are the questions. We have 3 questions here. What you're going to do, you're going to work in pairs, and then I would like to hear your opinion on these questions. So first we have, are you a sociable person? Do you make an effort to become popular? And third, you have good relationships with your family and friends. Okay, you have several minutes for you to discuss with your pair, and then once you have completed, we are going to listen to your opinion. Okay, let's hear some of the answers. Okay, based on my opinion. For the first question, are you a sociable person? However, if you to ask me, I am not a sociable person. Therefore, I prefer to be in small groups instead of a large number of people. This is because I tend to feel very shy, and sometimes I feel like my voice are not worth their ears. However, as I grow older, okay, as I grow and I experience, I meet a lot of people. I believe social skills is important. I am trying to improve myself, okay. This is because this is how we are going to get connections and also get closer to each other. That would be my answer for the first question. Okay, for the second question, do you make an effort to become popular? The effort for me is a subjective word. It's not become a popular, but I am trying to make people notice me by making an extra step, extra effort to show that I am capable to do those things, although I am having some limited words throughout my speech. As an example, in working surroundings, I would provide extra work. As an example, if I were to ask to create a lesson, I would create the lesson same as the others. However, my alternative would I will create another website, okay, or create a book, a flip book, so that I can provide additional information for both students and also my observer. So that would be my extra effort to let people notice me, okay, and they can notice my effort. Lastly, you have good relationships with your family and friends. Yes, I have good relationships with my family and friends. I believe they are the great supporters for me, and they provide good advice and also good suggestion on how I am going to decide for my future. They also give positive impact on how I am creating my career and also my study journey. That would be my answer. So if you have your own answer, you can just comment and also give any response below in the comment section. Okay, so let's move to the next part.
Speaking, Unit 4, page 49, B.
1. Don't stay up late. You've got an exam tomorrow at 8 a.m. 2.
If I were you, I'd talk to your mum. She usually knows what to do.
3. They must clear up the room before they leave. 4.
I think it would be better if he said sorry to her.
5. Shall we invite Marta to the party next week? 6.
He shouldn't waste so much time playing video games all day.
For this part, okay, we have listened to an audio just now. So based on the audio, okay, you are going to label, okay, these sentences either with O, which represent order, A is for advice, and S is for suggestions. Let's take a look at the first sentence here. Okay, the tone, I'm sorry, there's a typo there. It should be 8 a.m. if I'm not mistaken, okay, in the audio just now. So the first sentence, it said, don't stay up late. You have an exam tomorrow at 8 p.m. Don't stay up late. You have an exam for tomorrow at 8 a.m. Okay? It would be an advice, a statement, opinion, order, or others. What do you think? It would be an advice. Okay, do you still remember the one that we have looked into the 5 sentences? We have the advice, and then we also have justifications on why the advice is being given. So we have here, don't stay up late is will be the advice, and then the reason is because we have an exam tomorrow at 8 a.m. Now let's take a look at the second sentence. Okay, the second sentence, if I were you, I would talk to your mother. She usually knows what to do. Here, do you think it's an advice? Is it an advice, order, or a statement? This will be a statement. Okay, this is a statement. There's no emphasize or any tone ups in the sentence. Let's take a look at the next sentence. The third sentence is they must clear up their room before they leave. So is it a statement, order, or advice? The keyword here is must. So it's an order. So this sentence refers to an order. Okay, the order is they need to clean up their room before they leave. Next. Okay, the fourth sentence, I think it would be better if he said sorry to her. Okay, we have advice, order, or statement. I think it would be better if he said sorry to her. This sentence refers to an advice. Okay, I think, to be honest, I think. So this sentence is an advice to him to say sorry to her. Okay, maybe his best friends. Okay, so let's take a look at the fifth sentence. Should we invite Martha to the party next week? Do you think this is an advice? Okay, is it to console someone? Okay, is it to calm down someone? So we have, should we invite Martha to the party next week? It is either an advice, suggestion, or order. Sorry, statement. I'm sorry, not statement, suggestion. So it's a suggestion. Suggest to either invite Martha to the party or not. Very good. So let's take a look at the last question, last sentence. The last sentence here is, he should not waste so much time playing video games all day. Okay, so this is either an advice, a statement, a suggestion, or an order. This is an advice. So the advice is, you should not waste so much time playing video games all day. Very good, everyone. I hope the audio had cleared up some of your misunderstanding, for you to understand better this activity. We shall take a look at the next part. For this part, this will be the last part, okay, where I would like to hear your opinions, okay, on this situation. Okay, let us read at the situation. Your friend Eric has been invited to a birthday party the night before his homework or assignments submission. This is a big problem, I guess. So let's take a look at the questions. The first question, what is the problem? The second question, what are the options? And also the third question, what are the disadvantages and advantages for each of the options? Okay, let us take a look at the question at the issue. So we have a friend named Eric. He has been invited to a birthday party right the night before he has a big decision, which is his assignment submission, also homework submission. So here the part when it comes, the issue is, so do you think he should go to the birthday party, or he should just complete his assignment submission? Okay, so let us answer the question. Okay, let us take a look and also answer it right away while reading the question. So what is the problem? We all know Eric has a problem where he has been hunted by a dilemma whether he should go to the birthday party. Okay, it's a good friend. Okay, he's a friend after all. Or he need to complete his work as he has a submission the next day. So it's a very short period there. So that would be the problem that is hunting Eric right now. Whether he need to go to the birthday party or he can't attend the birthday party, but he need to complete his assignment submission. Okay, so what are the options? The options are either going to the birthday party or complete his assignments, okay, before the day that he need to submit it. Okay, that are the options. So it's a win-lose situation where he can complete the assignment but he won't be there for his friend, or he will be there for his friend but he can't complete and he lose some of his academic related it's not a problem, academic related matter. Okay, so what are the disadvantages and advantages for each of the options? Okay, so we have there, we can go for a birthday party. So what is the advantages of going to a birthday party? In the post-pandemic situation, we can meet a lot of friends that we have missed. Okay, we have been here for like 2 years. Okay, so at the end of the day, when we go to the birthday party, we can meet them and also socialize with them. But the disadvantages would be, he might not manage to complete his work, okay, and he might submit it a bit late and might get dismarried from might get a merit, a bad merit for his homework. And then for the option of not attending the birthday party, his friend might be a bit disappointed by his decision. However, do you think that he will understand Eric's situation or not? So the advantages of not going to the birthday party would be Eric is allowed to have some times to complete his work, and also he managed to submit the assignment also. What do you think for this solution? So we have lined out the problems, we have lined out the options that Eric can do, and also we have lined out some disadvantages and also advantages for each of the options, either going to the birthday party or just complete the assignment. So let us discuss on the solution itself for this issue. So in my opinion, the solution would be Eric just complete his assignment submission and then visit his friend to his house the next day after he has complete all of his assignment, quizzes, and also academic related tasks. Therefore, it is very important for Eric to actually explain his current situation. He is busy with his work. It is either the end of the semester, but the submission is always around the corner. Therefore, I believe Eric's friend should have the empathy and also put his or her place, in Eric's shoe. Okay. We have reached the end of our discussion just now. We have helped Eric with his concern, with his issues. Therefore, this will be end of our lesson. Okay, do you remember that we have also insert some of the elements of giving advice? I think that he should decide on himself, to be honest, and the advice goes right away. Let us conclude a little bit on Eric's solution just now. In my opinion, I think Eric should actually advise his friends. Okay, we are not advising his friends, but just be true to his friends that his current situation is not promising for him to join the birthday party. This is because, okay, we have the advices now. So the advice is not going to the birthday party, and then you put your justification. This is because Eric need to complete his academic related tasks. However, okay, and then you counter back. Eric will come to his friend's house once he have completed all of his assignments, his quizzes, and also tasks. So that he will actually meet his friend, okay, at his house, but at the different time. So there's no celebration. However, there's some show respect and also show some responsibility for Eric to do so. That would be all for today. Please remember, there are several differences between giving advice, order, or even a suggestions. Thank you very much everyone for your participation today. I hope that you can comment on some of the discussion and also your answers right in the comment section. I hope to see you next week. Thank you very much. Bye.